Hello everyone, Poor Cynic here with Tab on Tyrant Reviews, and this is Poker Night 2 by Telltale Games. In case you didn't guess from either the name, the title, or the written review, I really do hope you read those, this is a poker simulator game. What makes this particular title stand out is who you are playing against. Specifically, it's a smattering of characters from all over current popular culture. And Brock Sampson of the Venture Brothers, Claptrap from the Borderlands series, Ash Williams from The Evil Dead, and Sam from Sam & Max. And your dealer, the lovely GLaDOS of Portal notoriety. This is a sequel to the original Poker Night at the Inventory, which featured characters like the Heavy from Team Fortress 2, and Tycho from Penny Arcade, and Max of Sam & Max, and who was the last one? Strong Bad of that web series I've forgotten the name of. Darn it, I thought I was on such a good roll, too. Just being so professional. Ah, well. Anyway, this is the iOS version. It was originally released on Steam, and there are some notable differences. I haven't played the Steam version, but this is just going on my observations, seeing what other people have read, watching videos, and that sort of thing. Mostly, the big difference seems to be you can't get any of the Team Fortress 2 or Borderlands 2 sort of trophies. In the Steam version, you can win sort of cosmetic items you can use in Team Fortress 2 and Borderlands 2. You can't do that here. The only things you can win are basically just bragging rights prizes. They don't mean anything. And that's probably going to turn some people off, because I know a lot of people just, they love their Team Fortress 2 and they got to have whatever silly, skin of a gun has just been released. But, okay, here's the opening options screen. I have a tournament going, I believe. I haven't checked. It just started, so I'll do that in just a second. But let's go through everything else. Help and options first off. All right, you can see here you can adjust audio, you can adjust the music and the sound and voices. Turn subtitles on so you can see all the funny jokes and whatnot. You can look at how to play Texas Hold'em. The game also has Omaha Hold'em, which is slightly more complicated. I haven't tried it out too much. I'm more of a Texas Hold'em person myself. I know how to play it pretty well. That's what the first game was all about. It's this thing I'm used to. Unlocks. You can earn tokens by finishing tournaments. Even if you lose, as long as you're not the first one out, you'll get some sort of token. And these can be used to unlock chips, decks, and felts. And if you have all of the, if they all match up, like you have the Borderlands chips, the Borderland deck, and the Borderland felt, then it will change the background according to that. Like this will be a Borderlands themed background. Like here, it'll be a Sam & Max 25th anniversary background. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm just going to go with the sort of generic inventory. Cool thing about the other backgrounds is they also have a unique initial elimination animation, by which I mean the first character to get eliminated from the game, if it's not you, will be removed in a sort of interesting way. For example, in the Borderlands set, Steve, who's this sort of background character who gained sort of fame from the Claptrap commercials. He used the band and went, oh! He'll shoot a confetti rocket at the first person to be eliminated. And it doesn't hurt them, it just knocks them down. Doesn't even do that to Brock Sampson, it just pisses him off, and Steve ends up being in a bit of trouble. And like for the Sam & Max initial elimination, it's Max will attack the person to be eliminated. I've read about some of the others, like for the Venture Brothers. I don't want to buy it. It's the person gets teleported away with Rusty Venture's teleportation machine and ends up in two pieces. But okay, just if you've seen the show, for a first episode of season 2, you'll know what it's referring to. And there's an Army of Darkness deck, or Army of Darkness, and the final one are Portal themed. So we're just going to stick with the generic inventory right now because I don't want to spoil it. I think you should get the game because it's a pretty darn good game. Move on to Bounties. Bounties, these are the, as I said, the cosmetic trophies you can win. I've unlocked one. I've won the mysterious orb from the Venture Brothers. I don't remember which episodes, I should say, had the orb in it, but I do know it was sort of this mysterious thing that Rusty was, or Dr. Venture was trying to get, and Brock had sort of countermanding orders going back way back. All right, we're going to go and look on the stats. These are just telling all the things sort of you've done. You can see I'm not doing great. This game is really hard. It's a lot harder than the original. Part of that is because the AI, I think, is cheating just a touch. I kind of expected that, but I mean, it is far harder. You can see I've only won 20% of the hands I've been on. 39 hands won out of 137 played. I've gone half and half on all-ins won and lost. Page 2. Okay. I've won 3 tournaments, though, so it's not impossible. It's just very, very difficult. Knocked out 9 players. I've lost 45,400 in one hand. I was very, very annoyed about that. And current balance is referring to all the money you've won over the tournaments, is only 40,000, so I'm really not doing well. Yeah, we looked at stats. You can look at credits. This fellow right here was from, is General Skunkape from the most recent season of Sam and Max, which is another game I thoroughly recommend. I very much enjoyed it. I have it on PS3, but you can get it on Steam. You can get it on PS Network. You can probably get it on Xbox Store. I don't know, but we're just going to shuffle up and deal because it's time to look at the gameplay.
Welcome back, honored player.
Alright, as you see, this is the way things stand right now. We played for a little bit. Ash is currently sort of wiping the floor with us. And you touch anywhere to deal next hand. Blinds are the sort of initial payout. You have someone's a small blind, someone's a big blind. I don't want to have to explain Texas Hold'em, Neil. If you don't know how Texas Hold'em works, go look it up on Wikipedia. I have been given Jack Queen. It's not a bad hand, so I'm gonna call. You can fold, you can call, and you can raise. You can also order drinks. You can look at the cheat sheet, which tells you all the hands. You can look at the tutorial. I'm just gonna call.
I'll raise that.
Oh, damn it! And he raises it quite a bit.
Call.
Think. All in.
Wow. Okay, Ash.
Mistake, Junior.
Oh, Sam. Think of all the hamdingers.
Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that. Oh, I love Sam and Max so much.
I'm full.
Yeah, I'm not calling. Ash is probably bluffing. That's his thing. He's very aggressive, but
That a Williams never bluffs, except when we
do. Yeah. I've been eliminated by him on a couple of hands, and it's really humiliating when it happens. So I'm gonna fold.
And buy a lot of Bowie knives.
Brock.
I don't like bluffing, so.
He's gonna fold. Claptrap will probably fold as well.
Keep it cool. Don't stare at the money.
Though he might not. No, he's gonna fold. So Ash is gonna take it. He's probably outrageously bluffing.
Don't kick yourself. I would have folded too. But
Yeah. They love to mock you, the other characters. Alright, now I have a 10 and a jack. Not a terrible hand. It can set you up for straights. Which is pretty good. Oh, and here we have a
doing a game based on the award-winning favorite
story, or the characters having conversation. I'll call.
Wasn't wolfy enough.
They also said you should lose a few pounds.
That's gotta sting, what with you being an Irish wolfhound.
As long as Ash doesn't... Ash, you are a terrible person. I do not feel confident enough. I'm playing a little bit more conservatively than I normally do here, just because I want to show you just more of the gameplay. Because there have been times when I've been much more aggressive. Sometimes it's paid off, and sometimes it hasn't. As you can tell by my all-in, you know,
Like the
record.
old Williams curse is going the way of the dodo.
Also, oh, there's GLaDOS. How's it going? I am not doing great. Blinds at rise, or knocked out. Oh, Queen King, that's pretty good. I really would like to see the cards now, so Ash, if you could be so kind as to not frickin' raise. You bad person. You want to call him?
I call.
I call.
Just call it. Just call it, Ash.
I call.
Okay. Sam.
Checo.
Okay, good. We're actually going to get to see some cards. Okay, I got a pair.
Check.
Is it true that Doc Venture was in a video game back?
It looks like, okay, Ash and Sam have checked. I'm just
Good idea to turn Rusty's adventures into a video.
I don't feel confident enough in my hand to
Look like hate.
top the bet.
I'm going home.
And, god damn it, Claptrap.
Nah.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot. A series of painful rabies shots.
No, I won't.
Nah.
I know people who play poker like probably yelling at their screen right now. You freaking coward! He was bluffing. You moron! God damn it! Oh God! Oh, you're so terrible at poker. No, I think I'm decent at poker. I mean, the best I've ever done. I got down to just. This is in real life. It just got down to me and another person, and I had knocked out 3 people before that. And then I got a series of bad hands, and I got, yeah, like now, not a great hand.
Not.
But I'm the big blind, so as long as nobody raises, I get to see the cards.
It usually comes with a story.
When they're
Years back,
shooting the breeze.
Snuck my image into a Mortal Kombat knockoff. It's one of those unlockable Easter egg deals.
I haven't seen this story. I've read about it. It's very funny.
Mortal Bobcat! That was you!
Yeah, I'm just.
What did they call you?
Well,
Turtle?
oh man.
With the Death Smooch Fatality move! Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
have a sound
Because maybe I'll. No, I'm not gonna get lucky.
Sounds like you had a promising side career there, Brock. What happened?
The company went bankrupt with extreme prejudice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna run the risk. Claptrap probably has. If he's not bluffing, he's got a king at least.
But you
Maybe.
lost so much money.
Thank you, Sam. Man, everybody's just playing so conservatively. I might get a little bit more aggressive if I dip below 10,000. We'll definitely see how this goes. 6-8.
I call.
Wish I could have had better.
What would Chuck Finley do?
That's a reference.
Okay, raise.
God. Yo, you are a terrible person, Ash. You are just terrible.
Not this time.
I'll fold.
As I said before, I'm playing a bit more conservatively than I normally do, just because I want you to see how sort of the game works. But you know what? I think I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive now. Let's see if I can't get some things going.
Let's raise.
Yeah, you can see there the tapping of his fingers. That's a tell, but I don't know if it's a good tell for me or a bad tell for me.
Probably explains why we're not farmers.
Oh wait, this hand is not great. Okay, next time, guys, next time. I promise. Depending on the
I
cards.
think I'll just keep folding until something better comes along.
Everybody seems to have the same idea I do.
I just caught myself thinking about thinking again.
Oh, metacognition spirals. Nasty.
Roll Foldy McFoldersons.
Williams takes the blinds.
Ha! Nothing can stop me now.
Keep on gloating. You're probably gonna win. God. Oh man. He's got almost half the pay.
Oh, yeah.
Queen it.
You keep staring at your hands while your internal volume is cranked up to 11?
That's
I wish
more
I'd
like
be
a
getting better
smoke.
cards. I'll call.
Walk into the light.
Whoops. I guess it was just gas.
Don't you dare. Don't you just...
Okay, raise.
You're a... how much? Oh, jeez.
Think of all the hamdingers we could buy with that.
I'm very unhappy with him. Very unhappy with him.
Fold.
Queen and 2, it's not good enough for me to want to raise.
You should know that a Williams never bluffs. Except when we...
Occasionally, yeah, they will repeat what they say. That's part of the appeal of the other sets, is that they have more conversations, usually related to the set itself. Like in the Borderlands set, they'll talk more about sort of claptrap-centric conversations. The Sam and Max set, it's a lot of Sam and Max stuff. And because it's their anniversary set, it's very congratulatory. It's very complimentary. And I am doing terribly.
Blinds up to 800 and 16.
No hands won out of the 7 played. Oh, man. It doesn't help when I get such terrible, terrible cards. I'm not even going to try. That's just total rubbish. Game, you are humiliating me.
Trying out for the track team.
Calling.
It's just making me so unhappy.
Sam.
You got another dog question, don't you?
So
Seriously,
unhappy.
can you blame me? How often does a guy get a chance to chat up a talking dog?
I would have had a pair.
It's like interviewing a unicorn.
Very unhappy.
Questions, but nothing about my privates or floor scooting.
Okay.
Oh, Claptrap and Sam are getting a little bet content. Oh, yeah, they're all in.
And 3, can you sense earthquakes before they happen?
All
So, Sam, very aggressive.
Think of the children.
what children?
Really? I'll fold.
Well, Sam could take this unless Ash decides to. Nope. Congratulations, Sam.
Sam takes the pot.
Brock and I are just enjoying the loser circle.
It's about time. I was starting to feel like,
A rubber knife in a chainsaw fight?
no. But thanks for making me lose my train of thought.
Come on, give me some good cards. Give me some good cards. It's okay, that I can work with.
Straight to my hip.
Pocket 9s, I'm pretty happy with that.
One, but I'm kind of off the market right now. And 3.
I'm pretty happy with that. That could get me somewhere. I love getting pocket cards. And why did the screen sort of wibble?
Fucking in.
Oh, fuzz
All right,
nuggets.
Brock's in. He probably has pocket
You should
sums.
know that the Claptrap General Purpose Robot is designed to be completely immune to outrageous bluffing. Not this time.
Oh, you know what? Just for you people. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna run that risk. Oh man, Sam must have good cards if he's calling. For you people, I sacrifice my pride. And I'm screwed because somebody's got a flush.
Nope.
Looks like I'm all in.
It's probably Ash. Yep, it's Ash. God. Brock and Brock, you and me, buddy, we're going out together. Oh, man. Very disappointed in myself. What a terrible, terrible series of community cards.
The player has.
Brock was bluffing. You know, that's sad, man.
Ash has a flush.
You, Ash, you are,
Should've gotten out of that hand.
yeah, you don't have to tell me, Sam.
The hand.
Alrighty.
Well, that was humiliating.
And on the main pot.
Yes, we know Ash wins. Mr. Williams takes everything because he has super duper ooper cards. And GLaDOS has come to mock me.
Aw, man, what's a guy gotta do to unload a curse around?
And I don't win the Necronomicon. That was the special prize, the bounty item. So, yep.
Oh, and here I was just starting to contain my nausea at your hideous visage.
Oh man, everybody's just ripping on me. This is so good. All right. Yeah, that was Poker Night 2. Despite my atrocious playing, I really do like this, or the atrocious way everything ended. I really do like this game. It's very entertaining. It's very, very hard. You should be well aware of that. Part of that is just because of the way everything's set up. I think the computer AI is a little unfair in that regard.
The buy-in.
But it's not something that really bothers me too much because it's not impossible. I've still won several tournaments. And when you beat these guys, it's such a good feeling. When you bluff them out, when you knock them down. I didn't demonstrate it here because I was just doing so bad. But
Hey, where'd my money go?
To a player.
yeah, I thoroughly recommend this. It's I want to say $5. It's the same price as the Steam version. So I guess it really depends on what you want. If you want the Team Fortress 2 stuff, you want the Borderlands 2 stuff, you'd probably be better off getting the Steam version. If you don't care about that sort of stuff, and you just want something like a fun poker game with a lot of character you can take with you wherever you go, then I'd suggest getting this, because this is pretty darn good. So yeah, I've been Poor Cynic with Tab on Tyrant Reviews. Check out my new website. Just want to let you know, I got one set up. Very nice, very snazzy. It's got all my reviews, all the videos. I'm saying ta-ta and farewell. Excuse me, I'm going to go lose some more money. For more reviews, both written and recorded, go to www.tabletyrant.com. That's www.tabletyrant.com.